I'm straight on that shit.
So would you be cool if you just never had kids? Or do you feel like you have to?
I don't feel like I have to. Like, especially like in today's society, like people are pressured by society to like have kids, have a relationship, get married quickly, you know what I'm saying? And then you see those same people getting divorced 5 years later, this and that. The divorce rate is high amongst young people, like especially like nowadays. Yeah. But to answer your question, I don't feel pressure to have kids.
So you'd be cool with never ever having them.
See, you make it sound so negative.
Yeah, let me ask that better.
You make it sound so negative.
If you never had kids, would you view it as like a failure type
no.
thing? No? Okay.
No, I do not. I wouldn't consider it as a failure.
Okay.
But
because I know a lot of people think that way. Yeah. Like you chase your career till a certain point, and then you have to do family. Yeah. As a human, that's like a responsibility. Yeah. I don't necessarily subscribe to that, but I do get it.
Like I said, like that way of thinking is like so old school. Yeah. You know, nowadays shit's changed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers out here, no kids, no wife, and living successful. Yeah. And like, I honestly, that's goals to me for right now.
You can see that?
I can see that right now. Like, build my money up and just do whatever I want. I love the freedom, bro. I got so much freedom. I love the freedom, bro.
I love it.
I got so much damn freedom. I just do whatever I want when I want.
Yeah. I mean, to your point about like the old school mentality, that's really what it is, bro. Because I think when back in the day, like the mom was stereotypically always home, so it made sense to be pumping out kids,
taking care of the house and the kids and shit.
Yeah, because the wife would be at home taking care of them. But now we live in this world where it doesn't matter who you are. Like the career world is very much open.
I know a lot of relationships like the woman is the breadwinner in the relationship. Women's making boss ass moves now. They making stupid bread. They ain't like back in the day when they just ain't making no money. They out here now, like getting to it, grinding. Yeah. So kudos to them though.
For real. Yeah, I think it's just like the natural progression. You know, I think we're gonna see a lot of more people our age that just never do the family thing. Yeah. And they'll get married, but it'll just be, hey, we just chase our dreams together type of thing, and you know. Yeah.
They did. They did say that, like about what is it? What is your generation called? Gen X? Some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck they call that shit.
Some shit. Gen Z or Gen X, one of the two.
Yeah, one of the two. They said it's gonna be like that. Like they're not family oriented like back in the day. Yeah. Which is fine with me.
Yeah. I mean, we got like 8 billion people. I think we're good. Like we don't need many more. I think we're
I love my nieces and nephews though. Don't get me wrong. I love my homies got the kids. I love their families and all that shit. But I'm just gonna be that one uncle that just, you know,
everyone's got the cool
gather
uncle,
and be the cool uncle.
Yeah. Someone's got to do it, man.
My brother's wife called me drunkle.
Drunk
uncle.
Oh shit, that's funny now, but you better not hold that for 20 years, bro.
No. I'm gonna be that cool, successful uncle.
There you go.
Doing my thing.
Yeah, my brother just had his first kid, so
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that in my head. Like, all right, how can I be the cool uncle? Like, what I gotta do? Yeah,
you gotta buy some shoes every now and then.
Shoes. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like, so she's a girl, and so I'm not really sure what she's about to be into.
You gotta wait.
Yeah, because my brother's like a handyman type of thing, so she could be like, you know, follling that route and like projects and whatnot, crafty. Yeah. So, and that's out of my area expertise, so that better not happen. Man, if she hits me up and she likes Legos and video games, hey,
I got you.
Like, I'm the uncle for you. That's me.
Whatever you need.
That's funny. It's funny, man. How you doing? You good?
I'm good, man.
You good?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Yeah. Had a little Sunday fun day with the group yesterday. It was cool. Mad fun. Just random.
Man, those are the best days, bro. Man. Unexpected. Yeah. Everyone comes together.
Got off work. I'm like, man, what y'all on, man? Linked up. Had fun. Saw some friends out and about.
That's what's up.
It was fun.
That's what's up.
The freedom.
Stay 6 feet away though, or what?
So I mean, had the mask on, of course.
And the whole time, right?
No. Can't drink with a mask on.
Oh, you're right.
Let me try to drink with.
I think we're trying to test you, bro. My fault.
The fuck? Can't do that shit.
Yeah, my fault.
No, like when you're like in the establishment, you got to have your mask on walking around and whatnot.
Yeah.
But if you're at your table, that's spread apart. Like, I mean, you're gonna eat, you're gonna drink, so like,
Yeah. I'm coming at you.
Yeah, you came at me a little sideways, bro. How you gonna do it? You showed me how to do it, bro. Show me how to do it.
You never seen the waterfall, bro? Come on.
You still gotta have this shit open, bro.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah, that's it, man. What's up with you?
Man, not much, bro. Like I said, my brother had his kid, so it's been everybody in the family is just focused on her and making sure that she's good. You know, so I've been over there a few times this week, just, you know, saying what's up. Once the baby starts crying, that's my due to leave, and I'm out. And that's the best part about being the uncle. Yeah. You know? Yep. I get all the fun, none of the responsibility.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good life. That's just good.
Same here.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of friends with kids already or no?
Yeah, like my best friends, like who I consider my brothers, like they got kids or about to have kids. So that's what's up.
Do they have any old ones?
No, they're all like fresh out the womb.
Just pumped them out.
Yeah, 1 year old. Okay, 2, and newborns. So brand new babies.
Yeah.
I don't know how do you say that.
Brand new,
like
newborns, isn't it? Yeah, newborns. Yeah, that's the word.
My ass, I don't know. I just say new.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's a word for that.
It's a new baby.
New baby. That's funny. Yo, your sweatshirt just made me think of it. So college football is about to get pretty much canceled. Like, man, it seems like one by one everything's falling, man.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Like I said before, I'm a diehard college football fan. Yeah. I could understand why they would cancel it, just for safety reasons, but also see it on the player side. Like they want to play, but if you ain't got no backup plan, just in case like mad motherfuckers get sick, like how are you going to ensure them that they're going to be okay if they do get sick while playing? You know what I'm saying? So that's my biggest thing. If you could say, all right, you get sick, after you're done, I heard you can like have symptoms even after you're done playing and after you contacted the corona, like you can still be sick years down the road. Oh, really? I just heard that today.
Wait.
They said like it can like mess with your heart and shit too.
Wow. I heard that today. Like long-term damage too?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
And so they were like, if you can ensure us that we're going to be good even after we're like not at the school, we can play too. Like we can play. Like strap them up. But if they don't have it, I mean, I'm not going to be mad at them.
Yeah. I think that's what if I'm assuming now, but I would assume that's what it came down to. They just couldn't find a real good way to do it. Right. You know? And so they just had to call it, which sucks. And it's interesting, like a lot of the players are trying to like create a players union and trying to get that, which is cool. And to be honest, I'm surprised that there wasn't already a players union. That kind of surprised me already. Yeah. But I mean, unfortunately for those guys, I would assume it's just kind of too late. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's
never too late, but it's going to be hard to start it right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the season would, if it was on pace, it'd start like next month, right? Yeah. Like early September.
Yep, in August, early September. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, obviously they could push the season back and still play. So I guess there's a shot that they could be playing this season, but
if you push the season back to the spring, okay, and then but the NFL don't change their season schedule. The draft is in April. And
plus, if you think about like, you know, these guys are taking big hits. A lot of them get season after season surgery, post-season surgery.
Exactly.
And then you only have 3 months to recover before this next season.
You're gonna need like at least 6 to 8 months to recover from.
That's what I mean about like the commission. I think they just really couldn't find a solution. Yeah.
You know? And I think
sucks. I mean, my only hope, and I would assume this is gonna happen, is that the players who don't play get their eligibility.
Yes.
You know, if they don't, that's crazy. And I think that's where the union will come in handy if they can get this players union happening. But that's like the biggest thing. Just
like
make
how
sure,
you gonna take away my year and I didn't play?
Yeah. Like you got to make sure that the seniors can come back and these redshirt freshmen, whatever it is. Yep. Just give everyone their year of eligibility, which, you know, we've talked about this a few times, but the NCAA is a business, so I think that they will do that and allow people to come back because that'll help them in the end. So all parties will win in that case. Yeah,
you see what Trevor Lawrence tweeted, and
I think he was like one of the first guys calling for that players union, right? Yeah.
If you get like the main guy, he's gonna probably be the number 1 pick next year. Yeah. If you get him talking about they want to play and all that stuff and unionizing, they gaining some traction, but I don't know. Like you said, it's gonna be hard to start right now.
Unfortunately, I just don't think there's anything they can do about this season. Yeah. You know, I think what they're really pulling for is just making sure that everybody gets like accommodated for. like what I mean about, getting their year of eligibility and all that. I think that's just the biggest thing, and maybe even allowing these kids to take off the year of school, because like for a lot of schools like to market it as if they're athlete students, but we all know that it's sport first. Yeah. Or wait, no, I said that right. Anyway,
no, it's like they call it student athlete.
Yeah, but
I like to call it athletic students.
Athletic students.
Athletic students.
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah,
that is more fitting.
Yeah. So if they're not playing this year, then a lot of them might just be unmotivated to go to class.
Exactly.
And that might make grades slip. And
because the only reason some of them go to school is to play sports.
Yeah. So, you spoke to that. Like you only really tried during sports season.
Exactly.
Like school didn't matter off season because it didn't affect you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially at a younger age, for sure.
Yeah. When you were immature.
Yeah.
You've grown.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like you said, man, like football or basketball or sports period, that's their motivation to go to class.
Yeah.
They keep their grades up to be eligible. So
yeah,
that could be a good
I'd
idea,
be interested to see if they allow them to, okay, you guys can just take the year off. I mean, that of course they wouldn't say it like that.
Right.
But,
I don't know. That's a whole another league to turn over right there.
Yeah.
Like,
I got to imagine that they could do it because if I'm allowed to just take a year off and I'm not an athlete, just take a year off and come back and...
That's true.
You know what I mean? If I can do it, I would assume that they can.
Yeah.
Just the same. I don't know.
Yeah, that's something to think about.
I'm sure that's a lot of the stuff that the players union is going to address. Because can you imagine if you're not playing your sport this year, but you still got to go to class?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Like, and I get it. Everyone's in the comments right now talking about, they're getting their college degree still. It's like, yeah, but if they're getting their eligibility back, that means they're going to go back for potentially a fifth year.
True. I understand them like saying, they're getting their degrees and all that paid for, but it's a full-time job. They still need to be getting paid, for what they're doing for the universities. Mm-hmm. They're bringing in so much money and they ain't seeing a dime of it yet.
Right. Yeah.
Paid them.
Yeah. It's funny that you bring up Trevor Lawrence because I was thinking, so for those that aren't aware, Trevor Lawrence, he's going to be the guy in 5 years from now. Everyone's going to know who he is.
Yeah.
If you already don't.
Next Elway. Yeah. Plays for Clemson, by the way.
Yeah. He's like the next all-star QB. He's already a 2-time college champion, right? 2-time?
I think it's 2.
2?
I know 1 for sure.
Yeah,
I think it's
definitely
the
one. I
don't know.
His
freshman year for sure.
Yeah.
No, he's won 1.
He lost last year? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so he's going into his junior year. And if you don't know how college football works, after 3 years, you can go to the NFL. So after this season, he would have had the ability to go to the draft. So what I wondered for him is if now that the season's canceled, does he have to stay for technically a 4th year in order to be draft eligible? Or does this remove any games this year?
I mean, you can get drafted at a certain age though too.
Oh, is it okay? So it's an age.
It's an age as well. Because I
got it. Okay.
I mean, I done seen people drop out of school and then walk on to the football team and then
Oh, okay. So
train.
So it's age, not necessarily.
It's age as well.
Okay.
What's the word I'm looking for? Tryouts. You can try out for the team. You know what I'm saying? I done seen.
It's how a lot of the JUCO guys make it on teams.
Exactly. That too. Yeah.
Okay. So he'll have the ability then if he wants. And that's, I mean, what do you think? From you know more about football than I do. If he took the year off just to train, obviously no injuries or the likelihood of an injury would go down.
People have done it before. High
just
profile athletes balled out their first 2 years. Yeah. And then already surefire top 3 pick. Why even risk playing the next season if I'm already going top 3? Yeah. Players have already done it before. Okay. They've already done it before. So it's not going to be anything new if he decided to take this year off. He will get drafted number 1 next year.
Regardless. So if you were him, take the year off and just be cool about it?
Yeah, I can see him doing that. But when you're that high of an athlete, you bleed football. If you can play, you can play.
That's true.
Maybe he's I love the game so much, I want to play this season. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking he's trying to do. That's why he said I want to play. Yeah. So I can see it going either way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense too. Yeah. Because you love the game at a different level than most people.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
All he wants to do is play.
All you want to do is ball, man.
Yeah. But I mean, at the end of this year, unless the season comes back, at the end of this year, he'll have the choice to go to the league or stay at Clemson.
He ain't coming back to Clemson.
Yeah.
No. You number 1, you ain't coming back. You ain't going back to school. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
That's $1 million salary for sure, right? Number one pick. I know it is in basketball.
Like 25 million, like 23 million now.
To be a number one pick?
Yeah. You remember what they used to get?
Nah.
Like, is it Stafford? I forgot what quarterback. No, I remember Jamarcus Russell. He went number one. He got like 80 million off rip.
80 million for one season?
Yeah, it's like 60 or 80 million off rip, just for being a number one pick.
Oh my
God!
I didn't know that game.
Didn't play it down in the NFL like yet up until that point. You got drafted. Here's your contract.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
They used to get stupid bread. That's why they lowered it now. Like I think the max you get the number one pick is like 25 million
over like a period of time or one.
I think
season?
It's like for your 4-year contract, but I think you get like 10 million like for signing. Yeah. It's something
that's
like that.
Nuts.
Bro. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that because I figured it worked like the NBA. I think NBA you might get like 4 or 5 million for the number one pick. No. Oh yeah, okay. If you got 20 million on the table, you're not going to college.
I'm gonna holla at y'all.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm gonna holla at y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for him this might be good news then because he's obviously still could get injured without playing the game, but
obviously
the likelihood goes down a lot.
Yeah. So, I mean, if I was him and the season get canceled, I'm not even worried.
Yeah,
he's gonna be good.
He's fine. Yeah.
I mean, all the players situations are different, but if you're speaking from his point of view, he ain't got shit to worry about.
Legacy solidified. He's fine.
You won a natty as a freshman.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You think he's gonna be like the next guy? Are you buying into the hype? You think he's gonna be the next like Brady type thing? And I don't mean like play style. I just mean like
the next dope
top
quarterback.
10, top 5 quarterback.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I could definitely see it. I see a lot of similarities between like him, Brady, Elway, Marino. I see it all.
Really?
Yeah. He's
got the build for it too. He's like 6'5", right?
Yeah, big exactly. Peyton type height.
Yeah, that's that. When I look at him, I see Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
I don't know if they play anything alike, but that's just what I see when I look at him.
Yeah, but then again, the league is different in college. I done seen some surefire
Johnny Manziel, right?
And then go to the league and just be a bust. Yeah. But I don't see that with him. I don't see that with him. I think he got the potential to do it.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm definitely like paying attention to him. In the same way that I was paying attention to like Lamar Jackson. Some play like I don't watch really college football. Like I watch Michigan State, but I always when the phenoms come around, I always try to check. You gotta tune in. I tune in. Yeah, and Lamar's obviously doing his thing,
killing it.
Not to stay on football for too long, but do you feel like he'll be? I mean, he obviously had this MVP season last year. You think teams are gonna figure him out like they did with Cam Newton, or you think he's gonna be top tier for a while?
I think he's so unique, and his game is only getting better. So as they're figuring him out, he's figuring himself out to be a better quarterback. Like he's not even a pure passing quarterback yet, and he threw for 36 touchdowns last year. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna,
wasn't that number 1 in the league too for throwing touchdowns?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I thought I saw something that said
it was up there though.
Definitely up there. You got MVP.
I mean, they're gonna figure him out. He's gonna get better. So it's gonna be like a chess game. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I'm excited. I just enjoy watching him.
Oh yeah,
he gives me like growing up Mike Vick vibes.
Right.
Obviously, everyone makes that.
Right.
Everyone makes that comment.
Of course.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Man, I guess while we're on sports, NBA, another week down, entertaining week.
Man.
It was Dame time yesterday. I don't know if y'all saw.
Boy dropped 50. What was it, 51?
51. Damn. Yeah.
That boy Dame,
on like 60% shooting percentage too.
And it wasn't like a lot of threes, was it? Hurt.
Nah, I mean he went to the line a lot. He got like 17 free throws,
but still he was.
I mean, still 51 points. Yeah. Is like
still.
There's a reason why that doesn't happen every day.
Yeah. And did you see like the game before?
Yeah, I was just about to get into that.
That's crazy.
So for the people that didn't see, the night before, Portland was playing Clippers. Portland's like fighting for a playoff spot. Their team's like all healthy right now, which is the best part about quarantine for them. Is they all got to come back healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're balling like crazy. And to essentially, so the Clippers were up by 1 with like 8 seconds left or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Dame went to the line and he had 2 free throws and he bricked both of them. And he's like a 90% free throw shooter.
Yeah.
So he doesn't do that. And, Paul George and Pat Bev are talking their stuff on social media and whatnot. And for those I don't know, Dame is like one of those guys that he'll actually reply to you on Twitter if you're talking that shit, especially if you're another athlete. He'll definitely talk. So he was like, I forget. Do you remember what he said in response?
They said Cancun on 3, like they sending him home.
Yeah.
He's gonna get sent home early this year or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then Dame replied to Paul George like, "You keep hopping teams, you know what I'm saying, to like to chase a ring basically.
You're avoiding the pressure.
You're avoiding the grind and shit like that."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
hey,
you got a point.
Not the first one to make that point. People have said that before.
Right.
You know.
But PG shouldn't be talking shit like that after what he did to him last year and he busted his ass in the fucking playoff. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Come on, man. He just sent you packing and you talking shit because you on a new team. Like, you had to go get crewed up to combat Dame. Like, that's what I see it as.
That's true, bro. Like, we saw what happened last year with, you know, like you don't make Dame angry.
Right.
You know, like you should know that. And then
Dame got that shit.
So that was 2 nights ago now. We're recording this on Monday. And then last night, Dame just came out with a vengeance, as he always does when stuff like this happens.
Right.
Dropped 51. They got a good win. It was against Denver, right?
No, it was against, I think, Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was the 76ers.
They had to win that game, though, because, I mean, I heard, I didn't watch the game, but I saw the stats and whatnot, in the highlights, of course. I heard Joel didn't play, like, a lot of the game.
Okay.
And Ben Simmons didn't
either.
I
think he went out with, like, he rolled his ankle early on or something like that.
Yeah, so, I mean, they had to win that game. I think they're fighting for the AFC. Like, they're, like, a half game out of the 8th spot right now.
I think, no, they have the 8th.
They have it?
Yeah, they do. But the thing is, there's that playoff tournament. Yeah. So it could all go wrong.
Yeah.
Which, personally, that's the number one thing I'm excited for this postseason.
That playing game?
Bro, just to see these teams go at each other for a best of one. Like, we'll never see that ever in the NBA. Like, we see it in March Madness, but that's what makes March Madness so special. Mm-hmm. You know? I almost wish the whole playoff tournament was best of ones.
Get out of here.
Oh, my God. Bro. That'd be so much fun.
Because, I mean, like, you could have, like, what if the team is just better than you that day? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got the overall better team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I mean, best of sevens, definitely, you typically will get the better team out of the two. Yeah. But it would just be intense just for a one-off.
Yeah. Bro. Ain't no playing around. Ain't no taking no days off. Ain't no taking no quarter off.
Yeah.
You got to go.
No resting.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to go.
It's cool, though. I'm ready. I think there's probably like 3 or 4 nights of games before the playoffs get started. So we're getting there. We're getting there.
It's about to get real.
Yeah.
It's about to get real.
Yeah. Sports are back, man. I'm happy about it. You see what's been going on in Chicago?
Yo.
Keeping up to date?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was actually reading the Chicago Tribune earlier today, and I didn't know all of that happened. All I heard was, what I read was the cops were chasing this 20-year-old kid, and then like he was shooting at him as he was running.
Yeah.
And obviously they shot back, of course. And then, that he survived though. I heard.
Yeah, I read that same article. Yeah, so Chicago Tribune has been the article that I've been paying attention to the most, the website. And basically the way that they explained it is, at this moment, no one's quite sure of the reason why there was an interaction between this man, this 20-year-old guy.
They didn't touch on that.
Yeah, no one's explained like the reason why, but I guess he resisted arrest or just started running. I'm assuming there was some whatever beforehand. He started running away and then pulled out his gun and shot at the cops, which typically means that, okay, now you're dead. Like, that's normally a death sentence.
Yep.
But the cops shot back at him and ended up only just wounding him. And he's, according to that article, he's probably going to survive. That's what they said. And then I guess this is what I'm hearing is that the reason why all this looting and rioting is popping off is because someone started spreading that they had shot at kids, and that there was some child that got shot at.
Like they started like spreading a rumor on social media, and then like they said, "Hey, meet here and let's go fuck the town up, fuck the city up." Like,
and man, so I guess they could be right technically, but I'm just going off of this article. I'm not gonna feed off of rumors. Like this article said that there was no kid and that it was just a young man running away. So. Prayers up to that guy. Obviously you made a mistake shooting at police, and he's aware of that, obviously. But no one deserves to die for something like that. Hopefully he gets a good recovery. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of spoke to like why you just can't believe everything you hear, even when it's in your favor, or not in your favor. That's a weird way to say it. Like even when it's, it makes sense, right? Like we've heard that story before. Cops shoot innocent. Whatever, and there was a kid there, whatever. So, man, it's just tough because now the whole city of Chicago is like popping off, and it was false information.
Chicago's already a hot spot.
right now, especially.
And then you're adding fuel to the fire. I was looking at some pictures and videos of the looting. Man, that shit is crazy. Yeah, like driving cars into buildings, buildings and I didn't see that. Glass just to break the glass. People running in afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And it just wasn't black people either. Yeah, it was people of all race down there. I saw white people down there too. You know, they always try to say it was just us black people doing it, but it wasn't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, it's funny, bro, because one of the first things I saw this morning was like a CNN article or whatever, and it was they just immediately attributed it to the Black Lives Matter movement. It's like, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
This had nothing. I mean, at least at this moment, this had nothing to do with that.
Right.
But yeah, I think
it got so crazy just because of like social media that whoever started a post, like literally organized it within like 10 minutes. Like, hey, we're about to go down here and fuck the city up. Yeah. And then it really got crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, from that article, it sounded like it was a group of like 10 people at the start. Yeah. You know, and then whether they were just people watching and like taking opportunity of the moment, which like in my opinion, it's hard to say from the outside, but that's always what I equate like rioting and looting, especially to. It's just like, oh, there's a few people who are actually emotionally unstable at this moment because of something, and everyone else is just taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah. I agree with that for sure. Yeah. For sure.
And I mean, to your point about like the diversity of the videos, like, you know, the guy who got shot was like a young black man, and the group of 10 people were black people, but this group, or not even a group because it wasn't organized, but the people that were looting was just like everyone.
It's everyone.
Yeah.
It's everyone.
Which further makes me feel like, okay, it's just people who were, I mean, I guess the right spot at the right time and just taking advantage of, oh, there's a window broken in this store. And just makes these conversations so much harder to have, right? Because now the next time we try to protest about police brutality, it's going to be like, well, we can't listen to you because these riots happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, it's not.
That's the tough issue right there, because the message is getting like, it's not getting sent properly, because we try to go out and have a peaceful protest, but then it's always going to get overshadowed by the rioting and then looting. So it's like, damn. Like, I'm not getting my message across because they're going to automatically assume it's going to be violence.
It's real. Yeah. It's tough. It's like, it further makes me think about like, who can you trust, right? Because I'm sure these people actually believed whoever they were informed by that these cops shot some kid, some unprotected individual, and so they gotta.
Especially with the climate right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, you see that headline. If I got that text, I'd be like, all right, yeah, I believe it, because that makes sense. Right. You know? And that's the danger of like trusting things without checking up on them.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Which, and I'm not trying to like put myself on a high horse. It's always easier after the fact to say that.
Oh yeah, hindsight 2020.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's easy to act without emotion after the fact than it is in the moment, you know?
Especially like for black people right now, when we see that, we automatically, we're going to assume the worst, because the worst has been done to us. So that's why
it's within your rights.
Exactly.
Like
so that's why we, we're going to feel that way. So I'm not saying what they did was right. Of course, vandalizing and all that shit, I don't feel like it's, the right thing to do. But it happens, and, it is what it is.
Yeah. It's tough, man. It sounds like 100 people so far have been arrested.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, that's...
It's
crazy, like, how they can go back and, like, see who all was doing the shit, and then everybody got, like, on masks and everything, too. Like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, were they arrested, like, in the moment, or was it after the fact?
It had to be in the moment. It had to be in the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, because there's no way they were catching people.
Yeah, and then the article said there were a group of people basically, like, saying, if you knew who was doing the looting, tell us who it was. Like, so you basically out there snitching. You was out there breaking shit. Like, what? Come on, man. Stop snitching.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we'll see whenever shit like this happens. There's always that one really smart person who stole a bunch of stuff and lists it on like eBay 4 hours later.
Right.
So I'm sure all those people will get locked up.
They gonna get booked quickly. You gotta let the shit die down first.
Man,
give it a week or two.
You're a professional finesser.
Man, I don't know. I'm just saying, Yeah. If I was doing this shit, I would wait a little bit.
Yeah, if we were there. Yeah. No, it's funny. One of I mean, it's funny, air quotes. One of the stores that I saw that got broken into was like a Tesla store.
I saw the Tesla store. Like,
damn, I wonder if someone actually stole a car.
Right.
That should be hilarious.
I heard they were stealing cars. I'm like, did you go get the keys first, or were the keys just automatically in the vehicle?
Bro, that is the most interesting thing. Like,
so why would you leave the keys in the vehicle, like on display?
Yeah, I remember growing up. I'm sure they don't do this anymore, but I remember growing up, like going to car dealerships and they leave the cars or leave the keys in the car. I'm like, yeah, I mean, obviously you could probably catch them pretty easily if they stole a car off the lot. But like, why even run that risk?
Right.
I don't know.
It's crazy. What if it's a big ass lot and like people just walking around checking out cars? And it's like, oh, let me steal this motherfucking car.
Yeah, like you can notice it if you got 20 cars in the lot, but what happens if you got 200?
Exactly.
Like, you noticing it?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about way in the back, row Z and shit? Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
row Z. The car's only got 3 tires in that row. Ain't nobody worried about row Z.
Ain't nobody worried about row Z, bro. Like,
no, yeah, I wonder in a dealership like that, like a Tesla dealership, if they leave keys in the cars. I don't even know.
You know, Tesla's their key is like a credit card.
For real?
Dead ass.
You like put it in every time?
No, so what you do is say like this is the door, like you'll put the card on the door and twist it to unlock it.
Whoa. Yeah. Anywhere on the door?
No, it's like a certain spot, like it's a certain area on the panel you gotta put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
That's dope. You ever been in a Tesla?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah. I've been in like 3 of them. It's like they're automatically on. They're always on basically.
Really?
You don't gotta push a button to start the car on. Like just put that bitch in reverse.
I never noticed any of that.
And like when you driving one, like you know how a regular car, as soon as you let off the brake, it starts rolling. Mm-hmm. That motherfucker don't roll.
Nah.
It's there. You gotta give it gas for it to move.
Yeah.
Then they got that big ass screen in there.
Bro, yeah, that's my favorite.
So that's probably why people were like hitting the lick on Tesla, because like that shit's bro, like heli shit inside them.
It's a spaceship, dog.
It is.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I mean, I guess to wrap it up, like, don't loot. That's like the biggest thing. But it's a tough thing because these 10 people or however big the group was, if you hear that, especially if this person comes from your community, if you heard, hey, our neighbor or whatever just got shot at and they didn't deserve it, like, emotion is going to make you ride out. And so I understand that these people had this emotional response.
Understand the reason why, you're doing it. So that's all I can say. I understand why. Yeah,
the other people, though, it's like, if you're there just to take advantage of people, it's like...
Which 90% of it, that's how it is.
Those people deserve to be locked up. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Facts. Yeah. Yo, speaking of that, did you see Jake Paul got his house raided by the FBI?
What?
So when... No. Yeah, so when all the George Floyd shit was going down and all those, like, the initial protests were happening, there was a video that came out of, like, him inside of a mall, but there wasn't any... he wasn't stealing, but just the fact that he was there made a lot of people upset because he's a millionaire. He lives in Calabasas. Like, he doesn't.
So he was just in a mall?
I don't know. And I don't know. So like
being in a mall.
Well, it was during the looting.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was like 4 a.m. whatever it was, and everyone was upset. It's like, why are you there? I think he just came out and said he was trying to document it because he makes YouTube videos or whatever. I don't think he ever released a video or whatever about it. But because of that, and I think someone that he does business with also got raided. His whole home in Calabasas got raided, and they took a bunch of guns away and everything. Yeah. Nothing's come out on like the official reason.
Like regular people raided his shit, or the feds raided his shit?
The FBI. Damn. Not even like the police with a warrant, bro. The FBI came after his
Then
ass.
The feds on your shit, something's fishy.
Up. Yeah, and it sounds like, I didn't look into it too much, but it sounds like someone that he works with or like collaborates with is fighting some sort of like sexual abuse allegations, which for one, I didn't know that you could get raided for that type of thing. That's like weird to me. And for two, I didn't know that you could get raided just for associating with somebody like that.
Yeah, the FBI can do whatever they want.
This is true.
So
yeah, pretty much. If
your door is not the right color, they're like, yeah, that looks suspicious. Let me go in this.
You're up to no good over there. Yeah. And I'm interested to see because, like, he's our age and he's a millionaire, so I would assume that they probably found some stuff that they probably confiscated. And I'm just interested to see the reason. Yeah. Hopefully he still gets to fight Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
Hopefully don't ruin that.
Yeah.
But man, it got me thinking. Like, I didn't realize this dude lived in Calabasas, and they did like an overhead of his home.
Nice.
I was like, damn, bro, that YouTube money is looking
you living
great. I need to get on that YouTube money. You trying to have a boxing match with me, bro?
Come on, bro.
trying to box for a couple million real quick.
If the money's right, I'm in there.
If the money is right, I'll fight anybody.
Right. I'll take a little haymaker from Tyson. Just give me my money though.
How much to get in the ring with Tyson? Honestly, like
first of all, he gonna knock my block off.
We'll go 1 round, 2 minutes. How much to get in there? 2 minutes. You got to live for 2 minutes,
bro. What if he knocked me out? He knocked me out. He knocked out professional fighters in like 13, 15 seconds. What you think he's gonna do to me, bro?
But I mean, he's 50 something, and you're a lot younger than that.
Man, I'm gonna be running
for 2 minutes. Yeah,
they gonna be like, you can't run though. It's gonna be in a contract.
Oh, you gotta stand there and just,
bro. I mean, shit. I'll probably gonna be concussed
1 round,
afterwards.
2 minutes. How
concussion.
Much?
I mean,
how much,
bro?
Only 1 round.
Only 1 round. It got to be a lot of money. I'm gonna say about $5 million, bro.
Bro, you know you'd answer the phone if they said $1 million. Honestly,
I would.
Honestly, like the real answer, bro, I would do it for like 20 G's.
Nah, bro. I need more than 20 G's.
I just feel I hear you, and I think I would say the same thing. But I just imagine someone opening a suitcase and they'll be like, "Hey, the ring's that way. Go in there and you can come out and get this 20 G's." I think I would do it. Even though I'd be terrified the whole time.
Get that 20 G's to somebody I trust right now so you can't take it back.
Yeah. That's what I mean. You know, like in my head.
Okay, 50 G's, man. Shit, gotta be 50. I went from 5 million to 50 G's. No, bro. Yeah. Like, if it's just like 2 minutes, like you said.
2 minutes.
Man, bro. I need $500,000, bro.
$500,000?
I gotta be set, bro, because I'm gonna be fucked up.
That's true.
For a while. I'm gonna be concussed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night. Like,
yeah, you're gonna wake up hearing voices. Ain't nobody in the room.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
I've been concussed before, and it ain't nice. It's not fun.
Yeah.
But just imagine getting concussed from fucking Mike Tyson.
Did you get concussed playing football like back in college and whatnot?
Yeah, I actually got concussed in high school. I didn't tell him though.
I was gonna say you probably didn't say nothing. Yeah.
But the after effect, like after the game and shit was over, like get sleepy. They say you can't go to sleep. I actually went and just went to the crib and wasn't feeling right. It was nauseous and shit. I'm like,
did you know right away?
Yeah. Like, I knew it right away.
Do you feel like you have any long-term ramifications of that? No, you don't feel like that?
No, I'm good. I think I'm good.
See you next
Other
week.
people might think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But
so that's why you like that.
Yeah. This is why I'm like that. I'm gonna blame everything on that now. I can't do it.
My fault. I got this concussion.
That's why I can't remember shit. I can't remember people's names. I'm about to chuck it up to concussion.
Yeah, there it is.
For sure.
There it is.
I'm like, I got concussed back in the days.
So I don't really remember you like that.
Yeah, I really have a bad time remembering people's.
Is it only names? That's the only thing you struggle with?
It's names.
Huh.
It's names for sure. Like, I remember your face.
I was about to say you got
face
faces.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, what's good?
Yeah.
Remember this motherfucking name? What up, bro? What's good, sis?
What up, bro? Just trying to get like you, big bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I avoid saying the name.
That's funny. Yeah. I definitely have a bad short-term memory, conversation memory. Yeah. Like if we have a casual conversation for a while, I'll probably forget 4 of the things you told me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, it had to be at least 500,000 to get in the ring with him, just to get back on topic. Yeah. Bro, just
in the fact he's a heavyweight too.
Bro, yeah. I'm just remembering all the fights he had, bro, and just the highlights,
people he's put to sleep.
Yeah. Bro, he made people fall out the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro. I need some money.
Yeah, 6 figures, and we could talk.
It has to be.
Yeah, but anything. Yeah, it's just there's too much potential health risk. You really could die in there.
Exactly.
You really could die in there. Nah.
Exactly. I need some headgear too. I need the headgear too. Like we were talking about.
Yeah.
I need the headgear.
But he doesn't get any.
No, he doesn't. He ain't gonna feel.
Would you swing at all, or you just run for 2 minutes? You just.
I'm just gonna say I swung on Mike Tyson. I swing.
Yeah, you gotta go once for the fences.
I mean, I'm gonna try to swing on him. He gonna probably dodge that shit. What the fuck is you doing, bro?
So, would you say it's cheaper and more expensive for you to get in the octagon with Khabib? I feel honestly that's more intimidating.
UFC MMA is more is more intense than boxing because you get to just fight. You get to use your legs, your knees, your elbows. Yeah. Like
in boxing, if you get scared or whatever, you can like grab them for a minute and they'll push you off. You know, because you can't tackle anybody. But UFC, there's literally the only way out is tap out or knockout. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then even when you're knocked out, they still jump on you and start wailing on you. I'm like, see, I'm good.
Yeah, it's definitely would be more expensive for me to get knocked down.
Yeah, them motherfuckers different. So you gotta. Now we talk about the $5 million.
Yeah. Now the $5 million makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, you're gonna have to drop that bag off if I'm getting in the ring with Mike for sure. Mm-hmm.
Especially now that he's back training and whatnot.
When is that charity fight supposed to happen?
I don't know if there's a date on it. I don't actually know if there's a date on it yet. No, I'm not sure. But hopefully soon.
Yeah. Hopefully soon.
I know like more and more fights are coming out. Not knowing that I'm familiar with, but on the undercard, like some more fights are coming out. It sounds like the co-main event's going to be like an actual title fight.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's Showtime that's putting it on. They said that they're going to actually put up 2 champions.
Good.
Make it entertaining. That's what made I don't know if you watch like the YouTube cards, but that's what make them kind of entertaining for me.
Like the undercards?
Yeah, because they'll throw like 2 or 3 up and comers.
Oh yeah,
that
for
might
sure.
be fighting for a title soon.
No doubt. Yeah,
and that's I'm there for that. You know.
Speaking of UFC, you seen that girl?
Who?
Man, what the hell is her name, bro?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She whooped this girl's ass and she started like dancing afterwards. And she.
Oh no.
Yeah, bro, it was nice though.
Oh, like the dance was nice or the knockout was nice?
Both, bro.
Bro, I'm a fan.
Her name's Valerie.
Valerie?
Loretta.
Never heard of her. You pulling up the video right now?
Hold on, dude.
Yeah. Is there like a punch of you?
You have to like reload it.
Oh shit, she knocked her out?
She knocked
right at the bell?
Right at the bell, bro.
Oh. She's screaming at her?
Bro, and then she like walked over like, I just beat your ass. And then she dancing with it too.
Hey.
Yeah, she got a little something too.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know I had to hit that follow button. I had to hit that.
Who are you?
Actually, my boy played like, you got to follow her. I said, all right, bro.
Man, all right. So that begs the question. Could you ever marry, date, whatever, a fighter? Professional fighter?
I mean,
how could you in any way have an argument in any way? Like, bro, the second you're trying to call her out on something, she like nudges towards you. You know you're running away.
I mean, if it was her, yeah, I could.
Okay.
I could. I think, you know,
I don't know if I could, bro. Cause like. Not this sounds weird.
But this is just assuming like, what if she's crazy? Like, because I feel like most fighters are crazy.
Oh yeah. That's the only way you can get yourself in the ring.
But I'm like, is she gonna be crazy at the crib too?
That's what I mean.
You got to be one hell of a man to do that. I mean, I'm a very secure man, but I don't know. I think I could. I think I could.
It's just like I can't imagine being intimidated of your partner, bro.
I think I could do it
with her.
I think
that's your new celebrity crush, huh?
She ain't my celebrity crush, but with her, yeah, I think I could. I think I'll be all right.
It's funny. I remember thinking about that, like when Ronda Rousey first started to get popular.
Yeah,
it's like, yo, could you imagine like actually marrying one of these girls? Right. Because it's like, yo, if someone breaks in, you nudge them. Like, hey, do your thing.
Bro, it's not,
this is what you train for,
no,
girl. Go
bro.
get it.
No. You still gotta be a man at the end of the day, bro. I'm not about to go, babe, wake up. You heard that downstairs?
Bro, she gonna carry me up the stairs when I'm scared.
You sound so soft right now, bro. Nah,
look, bro. You gotta know the roles.
Know your role.
Know your role.
You gonna be at home, bro? You gonna be a stay-home dad?
Oh, I mean, hey, if my girl's a UFC fighter, yeah.
I hear it. I hear you.
I think I talked about that on the show before, like being a trophy husband. Gladly.
Yeah, he said gladly.
Gladly be a trophy husband.
I mean, I'm still gonna make my little money, make my ends meet.
Yeah. I wouldn't just like throw my day away by any means.
Right, yeah.
But look, if my wife's bringing in a certain amount of money and she asks me to clean the dishes, spotless.
Use that Donnie, bro.
Spotless. What else you need?
Yeah, I could do it.
You could?
Yeah, I could do it.
It'd be interesting. I say that much.
It has to be like my type of girl. Like I couldn't be dating this, Everybody's shit is different.
Everyone got types.
Everybody got types. I'm not about to be dating that like.
Oh, someone who's taller than you?
6'5" girl.
Oh yeah.
That's you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But her.
Yeah.
I rocks with. I make that work.
Okay.
Yeah, I make it work. Man. For sure.
Yeah, it would be funny to say the least. It would be funny. You know.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, you gotta hit that follow button too, bro.
What was her name again?
Her name is Valerie.
Okay.
Valerie Laredo.
I
hope I'm not pronouncing her
name. Was that a UFC fight?
Yeah. Okay. I'm hoping I'm not pronouncing her last name wrong. It should be Carter, but you know.
You could change it. You got time.
Shoot.
Yeah. I'll clip this and like DM it to her. Be like, hey, show Valentine this year.
Yeah, for sure.
That's funny. Let's see what else I got on this list real quick, man. Did you see The Rock bought the XFL?
Yeah, with his ex-wife.
Oh, really?
Did you know that?
No.
At first, I saw the headline Rock's bought the XFL. Cool. But with his ex-wife? Whoa, that's like...
So they're like business partners.
They're business partners, exactly. Which makes things more interesting.
I didn't know that. First of all, I didn't know that he was married at any time. I've always wondered.
Me neither.
He definitely keeps his private life off social media.
Which, kudos to him.
Yeah.
As you should.
Yeah, for real.
But, yeah, I had looked her up and everything. She a fitness woman as well.
Interesting.
Yeah. She got that bag too.
I was going to say, like, if you know that you're not good partners, but you make good business partners, it makes sense then. Yeah, that's impressive.
Strictly financial.
Hey, but that takes a lot of like
maturing.
Yeah, I was about to say like maturity, like to do that.
Yeah.
To be able to like do business with an ex-wife, like an ex-partner like that.
Yeah, I mean,
props to him, man.
Yeah, they make such good money. Like, why would you mess it up if it ain't broke?
If you're not a good partner, but you're good at business together. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
So like, when are they gonna get this shit up like off the ground? Like right now is probably not the best time, but like
it is an interesting time. I think it almost makes sense that they bought it now because they have basically a whole year to prep for next season.
Right.
You know what I mean? Although I think wasn't their season they started?
They had started
January,
and it was actually doing pretty good.
Yeah,
like,
but
I was watching the games.
Yeah, they were doing good numbers and whatnot. Yeah.
And you get to see like the players that didn't make the cut in the NFL ball out. Mm-hmm. And then I think one quarterback balled out so much he got on an NFL roster.
For real.
So that's
dope.
Yeah.
I'd imagine that's what most people's motivation is.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I mean I had John Kenoy on the show sometime during quarantine. He was talking about how like he enjoyed his time there and his teammates were cool and he felt like he was in the NFL. Didn't feel like some janky D League or something like that.
And that's the good thing. It's good quality too. Because I remember like when they had it years ago, it felt like a little low budget type. Yeah. But now, of course, the funding is better nowadays. Mm-hmm. So it looks like it's a better quality product they're putting out on the field. Mm-hmm. So that's what it's all about. Yeah,
I mean, I think they're in an interesting spot where because doesn't their season normally started last time in like January, right? Like when the NFL stopped.
When the NFL was about to wrap up. So
that means you're not competing against anybody. Because I remember when they first said that the league was coming back, I was like, well, how can you compete with the NFL? You can't. You
can't.
So it's interesting that they're going from the angle of recognizing that, like, no, we're not going to compete, but we're just going to play around them, basically. Yeah.
And shit.
It's cool. I mean, shout out to The Rock, man. He's tapped into a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So they're in good hands. I was surprised to see that they bought it for only $15 million. Right. I mean, I guess then again, they're bankrupt, so like, they'll take anything probably.
Yeah. $15 million that's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna make it pop though. He's gonna make it better than what Vince did because just of who he is, and he has that football background too. So,
I forgot about that.
Yep. Played at he played at the U. I don't really like saying their name, but played at
the other Florida school,
right? That one.
Yeah.
He did his thing though down there.
Was he nice?
Yeah, he was all right. He was all right.
Okay. Yeah, and I mean, I'm assuming he'll like be a host or something to some capacity. That's going to bring people in by itself.
Like his name alone is going to bring like the fans, and they know like he don't do shitty work. Like if his name is on it, it's going to be nice.
Yeah, so for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely has some flops on the movie side of things.
Some cheesy ass movies.
Yeah. Man, no, I mean it's interesting. Like The Rock is one of those dudes that just got that universal appeal. I don't know I don't think there's like a system or a science to it. I think it's just you either get picked or you don't get picked.
He got that. He got it.
He got it. Like Will Smith has it.
Yep.
Kevin Hart has it. LeBron has it. There's like, the superstars, and then there's the superstars, right? Exactly. And for what I think, I would assume a lot of it's just luck. I don't think there's a way that you can really like get to that level.
Right. I mean, obviously working his ass off, grinding hard for sure. Yeah. But you do need a little luck. If
you need to be in the right movie, and the fact that he
was
right
people.
Yeah, he was a part of the WWE.
Exactly. Like, that's all that rolled into one. Like, boom.
Yeah.
So I mean, with it being, seasons are getting canceled, this is going to give him a lot of time to get his apples together. Get his apples in line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So because if the season started at normal time for them, they got 6 months. Yeah. Which isn't a lot of time, but if they took, I could see them taking the next year and just like scratching this next season, this upcoming season. Yeah. So give them like a year and a half to prep. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's how you, like, if you're really trying to build something sustainable, that's what you don't rush it. Yeah. Yeah. It's just cool that that's a thing. I mean, shout outs to Ice Cube for like the big three.
That mug is doing so good.
I think that's probably like a big reason why like the XFL even thought about coming back. Because I guess for those that don't know, the big three is like a 3-on-3 basketball league. It's basically for people who are fresh into retirement and like a few legends. They'll just come out of retirement just to ball out 3-on-3. And there's like a few different rules, but it's just entertaining to watch.
It's very entertaining. It's like the first to 50. They got a 4-point shot. Yep. Curry range.
Range, and people be smacking that thing. And it's half court too. So half court. It feels like you're just watching a game at the park.
Exactly. Cool. But way more intense.
Way more. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. And to be honest, that's what I thought the XFL was. I thought it was going to be like a different take on football. Right. But they're going for it.
I think it will be.
You think it will be eventually?
Like even the season they had before, like some of the rules were different. It felt like,
oh really?
Yeah, like a different set of, like, obviously the same concept, but some of the rules are different. Like NFL, some rules like, oh man, that's a whack ass flag, or that's a whack ass call. XFL is like, okay, we're getting rid of this call, or we're going to add this call in to make the game better. So,
do you feel like they made some good changes?
Yeah. I think the one with the quarterback, you can actually like hit the quarterback in the XFL.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Like no pass interference or none of that? Or
you got pass interference, of course, but like in the NFL, if you look at the quarterback, it's going to be roughing the quarterback. Here, you get to you get to actually tackle them and take them to the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because in the NFL, like if they have the ball out of their hands in any way, you touch them.
You can't touch them. You can't hit them low, like at all. You can't like land your body weight on them when you tackle them. Okay. So which is weird. Like
so you gotta like tackle and like roll.
You gotta
off,
like
basically.
hit, like tackle them and then like kind of like let them go. Like that's kind of. Football. I can understand it.
Protect player, but it's
you protecting the best player on the field. Like that's the most important player on the field. That's why they get paid the most.
Yep, and that's they make the most money.
They get paid $500 million. Like Patrick Mahomes, boy.
He got 10 years, right?
It's
10 years, 500.
Yep. Yeah. I mean,
get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess to wrap it up, like, shout out to The Rock, man.
Yeah, for sure. Did you watch that? Switching subjects real quick. Did you watch that Versus?
Which one?
But 2 Chainz versus Rick Ross.
No, I didn't. Did you tune in?
Yeah, I tuned in. It was.
So before you tell me what went down, I want to give my prediction. So 2 Chainz, Rick Ross. It's 20 tracks each, right? Mm-hmm. It's 20 tracks,
basically.
For those that I'll set it up real quick. For those that don't know, it's like a YouTube or Instagram page called Versus. They've been doing this all quarantine. Basically, they pick 2 artists and they pick their top 20 tracks and they just go head to head. Yep.
Then you basically let the fans pick who won that round. For
rounds. You go round by round, which is dope. No, I didn't see that one. So 2 Chainz, Rick Ross. Honestly, like first instinct, I might give it to 2 Chainz, but I know that's a lot of bias though.
I rock with City Boy. I rock with 2 Chainz.
Yeah, tough. But I just don't know if he has a better 20 than Rick Ross does.
If you were to
that's tough.
If you were to do like hit for hit,
like one by
like just their hits alone, you could see it could be like a good battle. But as far as overall work,
you got to give it to Rick Ross.
Got it. It's not even close.
That's what I mean. If you just go off my 20 versus your 20, That's also a weird like stylistic matchup too. They don't really. It's not really like that matchup doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with 2 Chainz. Yeah.
Yeah. So in my opinion, Ross won.
Really?
But it wasn't like I saw people say it was like a landslide. I'm like, it wasn't a landslide. Like 2 Chainz got bangers, bro.
Oh,
he got bangers.
Yeah.
But I mean, Ross just got so much more work.
You know I guess maybe I'm just forgetting. Like Ross has really been around for like 15 years, so I'm probably just forgetting.
His first
a lot
album
of
is a classic, bro.
Yeah,
like
he's got a few.
Yeah,
if not,
for sure, for sure.
Especially he's got a few classic songs. Mm-hmm. Like he's got a lot of those. So yeah, maybe I'm just not remembering his whole catalog. Yeah, but damn. Yeah, I mean that's just a weird. Did it make sense? Like was the matchup make sense?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. Okay, good little matchup.
Because when I think of like 2 Chainz, I would rather see him go against like Meek Mill or some shit like that. You know, like matchup wise, and they're in the same.
I can see that. I definitely can see that.
I don't know. For sure. I know. I need to watch it because a lot of people were hitting me up like telling me that battle was happening, and I know I needed to watch it, but I just didn't.
Everybody tuned in. Well, except for you. But.
Yeah. My whack ass. I'm just a culture vulture, bro. I don't really care about hip hop. Have you been keeping up to date with a lot of those battles?
I mean, like the main important ones. Which one did I watch?
Didn't Snoop go against DMX?
DMX
like last
and
week?
Snoop. Yeah. Fab went against some.
Fab went against wasn't it Jada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Fab
was.
And Kiss went at each other.
Yep.
I'm sure you said Fab won. I didn't watch that one, but
I did. Of course, I tuned in.
Yeah. Fab is his favorite rapper, by the way.
Yeah. So they could have played some other Fab songs. Like they had more hits they didn't play. I'm like, where this song at? Like
it's a tough thing about doing 20.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
But he threw a lot of his old school shit in there. You know what I'm saying? My other thing is like he could have played more of his like mixtape shit too though. Like There's No Competition 3. Like he could have played a lot of that shit too.
So even the Summertime Shootout, bro. Even I mean that's a fresh mixtape too, but those shits are hard.
Them soul tapes, every soul tape go crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, I think the tough thing for Fab is, I don't know how you feel about this, but in my opinion, he's gotten that corny label lately. And I don't know if I feel like the new generation, once they hit someone with that label, it's over and it's like hard to get off of.
Yeah, I can see that, especially the new generation. Once they
consider,
but at the same
corny,
time, he still got, like his older crowd. You know what I'm saying? That's always gonna have his back. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that can combat each other. Yeah. But
no, I think like if you're really in tune with hip hop, you know that you don't just like mess around with Fab. Like he can rap.
So that's like in the rap world, like Fab is gonna always be good.
Right. Yeah, he's solidified. He's solidified.
He's just not as mainstream as like a lot of motherfuckers.
That's what I mean. Like he's not a hit machine. So him going against someone like Kiss is tough because Kiss actually does have some hits.
Yeah, Kiss got a lot of hits.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of hits. So.
Yeah. There's shit. I said this to you earlier, but Amazon is looking into like old J.C. Penney's and Sears locations to convert them into like fulfillment centers. So I had to look it up because to me, I think a fulfillment center would mean like a place where packages get sent out of, right? So I looked it up to see if that's it, and so according to Amazon's website, that's where like the delivery drivers pick up everything and everything gets sorted.
That big campus they got.
No, so that's more of
what is that one?
That one's like sorting through things and like organizing it, and a fulfillment center is like shipping it out.
Right. Yeah. Well,
right.
I thought that was a fulfillment center too, but
I mean, I don't know. The words can get tricky, but at least on their website they described it as like a fulfillment center is where the delivery drivers go.
Gotcha.
So what's interesting about that for me is a lot of like JCPenney's and Sears are connected to these malls. Mm-hmm. So it almost to me is like if I would imagine if they once again like they're negotiating, this isn't like for sure, but if they got this property, it's like, okay, so now you're connected to a mall. Are you going to open up the warehouse for people to come pick up their packages?
Ooh.
Because like imagine you buy something and you can go 10 minutes down the road to go pick it up.
Instead of waiting a few days or whatever.
Right. Which is hilarious because that's how malls used to be. And that was the advantage of going to a mall over Amazon.
Exactly.
And they're almost like, I wonder if they could pull it off to like flip it back. And now all of a sudden we go to the mall to go pick up our packages.
Yeah, so like order it for sure. Order it online and then go pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like if you really need something same day, you can go get it.
Yeah, you
type
can.
Of shit.
Yeah.
Which is, it's interesting, but it's just hilarious.
So would they just like only have online ordering? You can't just go in there and shop around?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Because like if they do that, like you can have a lot of people coming from the mall and like, okay, I need this. Boom, I'm already here. Mm-hmm. What's my ETA? Wait. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they ain't got to do no like actually in-house like transactions and shit too. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It's interesting, but it is just funny to me because this is what we used to do before Amazon.
Back to the old ways.
Yeah, you go to the mall. Right. But it's like, okay, now we're going to the mall again. But, if it happens and if they do it in that way where you can pick up your package there, it's like, yo, this could revive malls completely and they could be back in business.
Have you been to Woodland since it's been open? Or
I haven't been to Woodland in a while.
Rivertown?
No. Yeah, I went to Rivertown probably like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, felt like a ghost town.
I haven't been to the mall forever. Yeah. I want to go into Woodland just to see how it is now. Mm-hmm. Whatever. I heard it's like more upscale as well too.
Yeah, I mean they put that designer store over there. Yep. Which I haven't checked out. But yeah, I mean it's just like for the most part malls, unless something like this happens, are pretty much gonna die over the next few years, probably 10 years. Yeah. So, but if Amazon could do something like this, it could completely revive the whole setup because if you're in the market for something big like some appliance or furniture, you can go shopping at a store, and if they don't have it, then you can just order it off Amazon and it's ready in 30 minutes. So you're at the mall anyway. You could make it.
I think the malls. I think the malls will be okay because you have people like me that just want to go get the shit right now, or like just go shopping around. It's like
go browse.
Just go browse, like on your day off or some shit. Just go around, browse, kill time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But
I think so too. I think I would agree with you. I think
their numbers are going to go down for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I mean their sales have been like in terms of malls like across America have been like drastically falling. But I think the reason why they haven't, because I'm the same way as you. Like I like to browse or whatever. Yeah. But I think the reason why I would rather go online is because the stores that I shop at, they're not in the mall. Facts. Right? Like I go to the mall because I know they have like a couple stores that I might mess with. Whereas like if the mall was full of stuff that was actually like popular at the time, right. And I understand that they're in a weird business because they got to cater to a 12-year-old and then also cater to like a 70-year-old at the same time, right? Like malls are in a weird spot. But yeah, like if a mall was just full of stores that I messed with, I'd probably go there all the time. Yeah,
that's true.
But it's just not like that anymore.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what transpires with them.
Yeah. And I also wonder like. For one, it's good that someone's gonna do something with these big ass buildings. Yeah. Because JCPenney is massive, and so is Sears. Exactly. And now that they're both bankrupt, like someone's got to do something. Something like Sure. So it's good that these places aren't just getting like flatlined, and potentially something could happen. But yeah, it's just another thing that Amazon's going by.
Amazon kicking ass though.
Great. I was looking at their stock today. At the start of the year, it was at like 1,200. Now it's at like 3,500.
Of course, bro.
Bro, what?
Of course.
And what's wild is like it's probably a safe bet still. Oh yeah. Buy it at 35. They're gonna be around in 10 years.
Bro.
Like,
Amazon ain't going nowhere, bro, for sure.
Yeah. But man, what else? That's everything I got.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we touched on pretty much everything.
Yeah. So I guess by the time that this comes out, NBA regular season will be done. And we'll get into playoffs mode. So, when we come in next, we'll probably have to talk about some playoff stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be fun. But, yeah, appreciate everybody listening. If you made it this far, go ahead and leave us a little 5-star review. We appreciate it. Thanks. All that shit. Yeah. Catch y'all next week. Peace.